Christelle from Diabetes Strong. In this video, I'm testing out whether or not cheap pen needles are a good option for people living with diabetes. I've been living with type 1 diabetes since 1997, and I've used insulin pens since day one. I still am. So this is a pre-filled pen. Let's see if I can show that to you. This is Levemir. This is my long-acting insulin, also called my basal insulin. I also use a durable pen. This is called an InPen. This one is filled with Humalog, and that is my mealtime insulin or my rapid-acting insulin. Neither of these two insulin pens comes with needles attached. So I have to buy pen needles separately and then screw them on in order for me to do my insulin injections. I've always picked up my needles at my local pharmacy, so I've used my insurance to help pay for that. But last time I walked into the pharmacy, picked up 2 boxes of needles. There's 100 needles in each. It was $60 copay. So I'm thinking it might be time to look into a cheaper option because they do exist. I'm currently using the BD 4mm Nano needles, so this one, and they're great, they do the job. But the thing is, I can actually go online without insurance, without a prescription, and buy a similar needle for much less than what I'm paying today at the pharmacy. So let's do that. Let's order me some needles. I found the exact same size of needle that I'm using today online through something called Diathrive. Hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, it's the exact same needle, just a different brand. It's their house brand. I've never ordered those before, but let's do that together. Let's go get me some needles. Okay, let's do this. Let's order me some needles. So this is Diathrive's website. Let's see, supplies. See how fast. You see, they have different options. I need needles. I'm gonna say pen needles. See, they have different options. I want the 4mm because that's what I use. I say add to chart. Product added. Right. Let's go look at it. It says 3. I want 3. I think I hit it too many times. Okay, so I want 2 boxes. So with shipping, that's $22. As you might remember, that I paid $60. So let's go to checkout. Proceed as guest. I've never ordered anything from here. Alrighty. Okay, so $22, and now it just needs me to fill out all my information. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna show you guys, but let me just fill that out and we can hit submit order together. Let's try that. There we go. They have now sent the confirmation to my email, and I'll let you know how it goes, how I like them when they arrive. So that was super easy. As you saw, they also have other sizes of needles. I like the 4mm, that really works for me. But if you're in doubt about which size to choose, I actually did a whole video about how to choose the right pen needle. I'll leave a link to that up here so you can go check that out. It's here. Can't wait to try them. The needles were shipped with UPS, and it took 6 business days from the day that I ordered them to they were in my mailbox. So if you want to do this, you definitely don't want to run out of needles before ordering. You want to order at least just maybe 2 weeks before you need the needles. There's a little bit of a difference when you look at the individual packaging of the needles. So let me just show you. So this is the Diathrive, and this is the BD. So you can see next to each other, here we go. The Diathrive is just a little larger. That might also be why at first, when I started using them, I actually thought they were a little longer than my usual BD needles. They're not. I held them up to each other. Their needles like exactly the same length, which also makes sense again because that's what I ordered. Let me just show you what I mean. So this is the BD needle. This is the Diathrive needle. And you can see when you look at them next to each other, for some reason, you can't really see that though. For some reason, I kept thinking that the Diathrive one was larger. So what I did was I hold it up next to each other. These are used needles. You can see they're exactly the same length. Actually, I'm not sure you can see that, but they are exactly the same length. I've now been using the Diathrive needles for a while, and there's no difference between those and the BD needles, except for the BD needles being more expensive. And you know what? There shouldn't be any difference. If you go to Diathrive's website, you'll also see that all their supplies are FDA approved supplies. So it's basically the same, it's just a different brand. You know what? Let's do an injection with a Diathrive needle, just so you can see that it actually works. Let's get one of those out. See, here is the needle. Put that away. So you pull off the paper. There you go. Find my insulin pen. My insulin pen here. Screw that on. Go. They pull off the cap just like any other pen needle. See the needle? So I'm not going to inject into myself. I'm going to inject into an apple because why not? So basically just imagine that I'm injecting insulin because I don't really want to waste any insulin, but let's just move it around. I don't know who does insulin injections like this, but I want to show you that the needle's not just going to come off. Ready? Boop. There is it. You see, it's not even bent or anything. It works just as well as the BD. So just to summarize, I think Diathrive needles are a great option if your copay for a box of 100 needles is more than $9 to $11. So the reason why I say 9 to 11 is that if you order 3 boxes, they're $9 each, delivery is free. If you only order 2 boxes like I did, you have to pay $2 per box for delivery. So that means that if you're, for example, buying 3 boxes of 300 needles, it's only $27. Whereas if you do like I did and buy 2 boxes, it's $22. Thank you for watching my video where I looked into cheap pen needle options for people living with diabetes. As you saw, I'm quite happy with my switch to the cheaper Diathrive needles. For me, I saved $19 per box of 100 needles, and again, for me, they work just the same as the more expensive needles. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and leave me a comment below. Also, if you'd like to see more content from me, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications at that little bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I post new content. Thank you so much for watching.